Hey everybody, I'm gonna just kind of go through basic parts list for building a multi-card rig. I got just a couple of cards in the third miner here, so I figured it'd be kind of easy to show you all the parts that are in it. So first thing you want to do is get some sort of a case. These metal frame ones are nice, but they're a little overpriced at this point. Stock's getting low, so I've seen people make them out of wood, making it out of their own types of pieces of metal, or using some like metal shelving or something. So first thing you'll need is a frame. Then get yourself some sort of GPUs, whatever you can get right now. This one's got a bunch of different 20 series. I got a 2080 Supers, 2070, and a 2070 Super in there right now. First thing you're going to need is a motherboard. So this one is the ASRock H81. You can do 6 cards right out of the box. And PCIs are pretty well spaced out, so it's easy to work on. You can get the ASRock 110. That does 13 cards, but it gets a little tight trying to do 8 cards or something on that, but it's great for a 6-card build. But you can do up to 13. Or you could go with the B250 Mining Expert, and that's a 19 GPU. It takes quite a bit of work to try and get 19 GPUs to work, but it gives you a ton of room to work because there's so many slots for the PCIs to go into. But yeah, kind of whatever you can get a good price on right now. And then for processors, I don't get anything fancy at all. I try to find something that has low power, like a G4400 that's only like 55 watts. The G3900 has, it's like 50 watts, or the G1840T, and I think that's what I got in this guy right now, and it's only like 35 watts, so super low power. Doesn't take much for mining. If you wanted a CPU mine, that's a different story, but then that's, a lot more money just for the processor. That, you might be able to make a few bucks mining on the processor, but yeah, just something low power. Desktop gets a little chuggy when you're trying to remote in, but you really don't need to do much work on the desktop, so it shouldn't really matter. It's never bugged me logging into it. So, and then as far as RAM goes, 8 gig is plenty, 16 gig is better. Again, nothing fancy. And then you're going to want to go with I do Windows mining, so you're going to want to go with a solid state drive. I get the like the 256 gig, because then you have plenty of room for the page file, because you need just as much page file as you do VRAM on your cards. So if you got, 10 8 gigabyte cards, you're going to need 80 gigabytes plus another 8 for your page file. So that takes up a lot of space really quick. So then the PSUs, power supplies here, I don't get anything too big. Something like a 750 or an 850, and that'll run your motherboard power, CPU power, and then a couple of video cards. If you can get like an 850, they usually have 3 PCI adapters with them, so you could power, 3 cards or so off of that, plus all your fans. And then for the rest of your cards, you could go with a server power supply. I recommend getting the 1200 watt. It's a platinum power supply. They're not too expensive. They run super efficient, and I try to keep them under 700 watts, so I'm not, I'm just barely using half of what they can do, but they run super efficient that way. They don't get hot, they don't overheat. Once you start heating parts up, they use more electricity. So if you can use 2 power supplies running at half power, you'll save some money there. Then you're going to need to get some risers. So got the little riser that the GPU sits on. It's a USB cable, comes down, plugs into the motherboard. These are about, I don't know, $5 a piece or so. Got one here. This is the style I like to use. What version? 008S or something like that. There we go. These have worked out great. Try to get ones that come with the extra thick USB cable, and I haven't had any problems with them. So you'll need however many of those you need for, you know, if you have a 6-card rig or an 8-card rig, you'll need 6 or 8 of those. Then get yourself, you know, nothing super fancy, but a legitimate, you know, surge protector power strip. In case there's any kind of lightning storm or something, hopefully that'll take the hit before your rigs do. Again, nothing fancy. I try to find something on clearance that they're just trying to get rid of, nobody wanted, so it'll save you some money there. Nothing fancy. And then I use these TP-Link smart Wi-Fi plugs. The HS110 actually monitors power for you, so you can monitor the power draw in real time. Let's see what else you need. Went over the frame, power supplies. You're going to need some fans. Definitely going to have to get some extra fans. You can usually, you know, just keep looking on eBay or something. You can find ones that, you know, a nice package deal, 10 packs or something like that. Hopefully you can get them like $6-8 a piece. And then I use these little fan splitters. A little hard to get on camera, but it's a 10-way, I think. Yeah, 10-way splitter. And they're like $12 on Amazon. And you can power that with just your regular old power plug from your motherboard. Nothing fancy again. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions on certain combinations of motherboard and CPU and stuff like that, just hit me up in the comments. Safe mining, guys. Later.